Prepare now. We're all gonna die. We were supposed to die, but those who lived went to heaven. I've just been alerted. All the news about the rapture. You see, but I'm alive. I'm a good guy. I can ride the Nimbus cloud, so I went to heaven. We're all in heaven, bro. We're all excited, you know? No man is supposed to predict there being a rapture. It's in the Bible. No man can predict when Jesus is coming. So we have some priests going crazy about when Jesus is coming. Let's entertain these people.
Less than a month to prepare for the rapture that will happen in September 23rd or 24th of this year, 2025. Nobody knows the day or the hour is actually a Jewish idiom that points to the Feast of Trumpets, which is on the 23rd or 24th of this year in September. The 70 weeks prophecy in Daniel chapter 9 points to the exact year Jesus was crucified, which is in 32 AD. Hosea chapter 6 verse 2 says that Jesus will revive us 2 days after he was crucified. A day to God is like 1,000 years to man. So that means Jesus will revive us 2,000 years after he was crucified in 2032 AD. Now, however, before he does that, there has to be a 7-year tribulation, which God will spare us from, according to the book of Revelations. So you subtract 7 years from 2032 to get to 2025, which means the rapture will happen this year. I never mentioned which day or hour the rapture will happen. I said the rapture will happen on the 23rd or the 24th. Any hour between those 2 days. Surrender to your life to Jesus right now and be ready.
Okay, bro. We get it. You need some ad revenue for your family. We get it, bro. We get that you don't have no money. We get that you're broke as fuck and you need some food to eat and or you need about $100 to go to a party. We get it, bro. It's understandable, okay? Enjoy your life though, for real. It's like, what the heck? Real quick, talking about this guy, bro. It's just sad because I liked the video and then I unliked the video and then I'm looking at the comments. It says, if this turns out to be wrong, would you make an oath to never make these sort of predictions again? Our faith in Christ alone. Our faith is in Christ alone, not signs and predictions of man. Exactly, bro. That's exactly what it is. We'll be waiting for your upload on the 25th to tell us you had a new dream and a date. See you in October. Yeah, dude, these fools, man. Get them out. Get them out, bro. Alright, so we got another guy who is telling us why the rapture date cannot be September 23rd. Let's go.
Rapture is happening September 23rd through the 24th, 2025. I don't know when you're watching this, but check your watch. That might be today. Well, it all started from a pastor named Joshua from South Africa. He had a problem. He was on a podcast and he said, look, y'all, I've been having these dreams. The rapture coming. Side note, if you don't know what the rapture is, it's a belief that some Christians have where believers will be called up to the clouds to meet Jesus. Again, Joshua said, that's going down. They said, what? He said, yes. And well, the clip goes viral. A bunch of people start believing it. Apparently, people start quitting their jobs. You know how humans be. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's all it took. Yes, that's all it took.
Yeah, gullible. Gullible as fuck, man. It literally, and a bunch of these people, they claim they're Christians, but they literally do not read their Bible. They do not read this thing right here. They do not read it. They do not read the Bible. Because if they read the Bible, they would know that there is no date for man. There is no date. Jesus never said there was a date he was coming back. He just said he would be coming back. So, that's
Because you see, this isn't the first time people thought the rapture was coming. In fact, many people throughout history have guessed when the rapture was gonna happen. Specifically, a dude named Harold Camping, who had 5 failed predictions and people still believed him. He said September 6th, it's going down. It didn't go down. He said September 29th, that's what I meant. It didn't happen. He said, what I meant to say was October 2nd. It didn't happen. Now here's where things start to get wicked. Those dates I gave you, he made all those guesses in like the 1990s.
You ain't make the prediction on Y2K though? Come on, bro. Everybody made the prediction on Y2K, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. And I was born in 2005. I'm acting like I was there for that shit. But yeah, nah. The year 2000, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Back almost 20 years later, and he said, yo, y'all, I figured out my mistake. I was guessing in the wrong decade. May 21st, 2011. That's when it's really going down. People were prepped, ready to go. May 21st comes around. Nothing happens. Everybody looks at Harold. Harold said, no, y'all must have heard me wrong. I said October 21st. It's not October 21st yet. Everybody said, you said May 21st. He said, no. I said October 21st. Ooh, they don't teach gaslighting like this in school. Harold was out there capping. But this time, people were ready for it. This goes to 2010's equivalent of a viral. It's on the news. People posting billboards saying, we're waiting for the day. Harold said, y'all waiting? Everybody said, yes. October 21st comes around. And well, you still here and I'm still here. Meaning Harold was wrong. Harold said, oops, my fault, y'all. He said, let me just go back to the radio. People said, no, we're just not going to listen. He said, all right, I retire from radio. He retires like a few days after October 21st. But the crazy part is there was still a big group of people that believed the rapture was happening on those dates. Kind of like people believed that the rapture is happening September 23rd, September 24th. Now, if you're one of those people that may have believed the rapture is coming, just remember that in the Bible itself, it says nobody will be able to predict or know the date of the rapture. All right, so why does...
Wow, thank you very much for... What is this guy's name? I always know him. Zevi. Thank you so much for this video, bro. Because I have no idea why people thought that. So, yeah. In short, there is no fucking rapture. Okay? I used to believe that the world was ending back in December 21st of 2020. The world did not end. The globe kept spinning. Things kept happening. People kept dying. People kept getting born. And I kept on living. So there is no rapture. It did not happen. And we're not going to die. But we are going to die.